guys, welcome back to Small Town Living. I'm going to do a different video today. I'm not doing the cash stuffing this week. It was too small and stuff, so I'm going to go through what my kids are doing for homeschool this year and what I got them. So let's just jump right in. I picked up this children's Webster's dictionary. We have a dictionary, but this one has lots of different things, pictures and stuff, and it's easier for the kids to understand since I have a 7th grader, a 5th grader, and a 1st grader. I picked up Wayside Stories for my 5th grader and maybe the 7th grader because these are fun to read. My 7th grader needs to learn about that, unfortunately, and puberty, so we're gonna be doing that separately from everybody else. And then I do have a 4th daughter, and obviously I'm still pregnant with my 5th child, but I picked up this preschool busy book off Amazon, and it's amazing. Like, my daughter absolutely loves it. It goes through the alphabet, and my 1st grader will be able to do some of this as well. They actually help each other out. She knows her shapes and colors, so that's a start. And then we're working on big and small, the seasons, match the picture with the other picture, and then this one is just matching. And then they even have the solar system. This is amazing, and it came with markers because in the back it's like a whiteboard, so that's wonderful for her since she's gonna kind of be all over the place. Then I picked up this game called Money Bags. It's for ages 7 and up, so my 1st grader will not be able to play it, but my children need to learn more about money since they do get an allowance, and this is going to go in our morning basket, which I have been drawn to this from other channels before, so this is something that I want to do with my kids before school really starts to kind of wake them up. They play games, we read, stuff like that. So I also picked up a Bible called the Adventure Bible. It goes through different chapters and stuff out of the Bible, and it's more kid friendly than the regular one. I also picked up Roll a Story off Amazon. You pretty much just roll the dice out and tell a story. They have different pictures on them and stuff, which is another fun game, kind of wake them up before they jump right into school. And then I have math dice as well. Then in here I have, let's see, this is numbers probably for my preschooler, words for my 1st grader. Let's see, we have rhyme time and multiplication facts. Just, there's lots of little things in here, more numbers, shapes, more shapes. I'm trying to get the kids to kind of wake up in the morning before and eat breakfast and do games and stuff. This is called Little Books for Catholic Kids that I had out of the Seton schooling that we did last year that I kept. This sorry about that, the AC came on. This is called Feeling Flashcards. I believe I got this from Amazon. They're just different cards that tell if you're angry or how you're feeling in the morning. I do have a child who is not a morning person, kind of like her mother. I'm more of a morning person now than I was when I was younger, so that will help. I have just a random color die. This is amazing. I got this off of a website off Facebook, which I usually don't shop off of. I'm more Amazon because Facebook can kind of be sketchy, but Times Tales has been helping my daughter amazingly with her multiplication facts. Alphabet cards. Then I have somewhere in my tricks, I have little face cards. This one says happy, and we talk about why he's happy. This one is silly. We talk about why he's silly, kind of for my littler kid. I also have the storytelling box. I got this off of Facebook along with the chore box, but we kind of do our own chores. So basically, you can pull out a card. They have ones that have all wording, and then they have ones that have, I believe, pictures on them, and then you just kind of tell a story, kind of like the storytelling dice, if I can get one out of here. See, they have like pictures for the littler kids. So that's something that, and obviously this is just not going to happen all in one day. We're going to pick from, we're going to pick from some of these and go through them. They each have a gratitude journal that I picked up from Amazon. I loved this one. They have pictures you could draw in, so even my first grader can, do some of this, and my older girls can obviously do more detailed, so they're gonna write in that every day. This is Counting Fish from Dr. Seuss. I have preschool need to know, so there's like a lot of history, stories. These are poems. I recommend that book highly. And then I have a sketchbook that if they want to wake up, they can draw instead of do whatever. And then this bad boy is my teacher planner that I already went through in a previous video. So again, we're not going to go through all this stuff in one day. This is more of just pick what you want to do. They do have to do their gratitude journal. That is a must that I will not stop on. They have to do that one. But the rest of the stuff we can pick through. Like if my first grader wants to do rhyme cards, we can do rhyme cards. We don't have to do, all this other stuff. And then I did incorporate stuff from my youngest in here as well. Okay, and we're going to take a break, and I'm going to get some more stuff. Okay, we're going to go through my first grader first. This is a math book that my mother found somewhere. I'm not sure where. I'm probably going to copy the pages or get a notebook for her because it's nice and some of it's falling apart, so I want to make sure that I can use it again for my other children. I got her the Science and Learning off of Amazon for first grade. This is one where, did I take out the pages? Yes, I ripped out the pages for the first week, but they go through different things that there's pretty first graders, they tend not to like a lot of words. I picked up this off Amazon, Addition and Subtraction. This is very colorful in all their stuff, so she'll like that. Then I picked up Spectrum Sight Words. I picked up a lot of Spectrum for the kids off Amazon. I'm doing something different than Seton this year. Seton was good, but every week it was something different, and my kids were not retaining the stuff they just learned about. So I want to be able to spend a week on Egypt if we're doing Egypt. But this has different activities that we can walk through. And then this one is for handwriting, and it walks you through like the letters and then the words. So this one's kind of cut and dry, but it's getting her to learn how to write. This one is really super thick. It has reading, math, spelling, language arts, writing, and even test prep. So, for example, they have stories, and then they have learning your words. So I have to pull out from all of this book, and I will go through that later. They have comparing numbers, they have tons of stuff, rhyming words. So this one is in sections. I have to pull out for reading. I have to pull out every week, and I will explain that as we go along, because I'm not doing the book work. Like, I'm not sitting the book in front of them and making them feel like anxious. This one is social studies. This one is kind of cut and dry. It's not as colorful, but I'm hoping that with the help from me and my mother, who is a retired teacher, that she'll be able to get through it. Here, this is another sight words book that I'm not using right off the bat, but it has different things in it as well. Here's another one. I think this is the same one. Oh no, this is first grade. So we started with kindergarten first because she's kind of struggling with her alphabet, which again, the schooling that I went with didn't really help her. It was all sit down, read, kind of boring. And then this one is more for me to help teach her sight words. It walks me through different things that I can help her with. So let me put these away, and then I'll get my next child. Okay, this is my 5th grader, Zoe. I got Maps and Geography off Amazon. It pretty much goes through everything, and it's very colorful. I believe in color because that helps kids, and it helps me. If it looks boring, you're not going to want to do it. We have a science book, which I think I am going to tear the pages out of, but then I might, because some of them are like front and back, I might have to photocopy so that she can cut out when she needs to cut out. This one is a jumbo math, so it goes through everything, and we are going to concentrate a lot on her multiplication at first, but it goes through the different fractions, which I'm not good at, but like I said, my mom's going to come help, and she's a retired teacher, so I may put her on stuff that I have issues with. This one is Spectrum, again, language arts. This has pretty pictures in it, and then it has a lot of wording, but she's really good at her English. She loves it. And then this one is Sullivan Learning again, but this is like English. It's synonyms and different English stuff that she's gonna need. And then we have a phonics one from Spectrum. This has fun word puzzles and lots of different finding the letters, and this is going to help her with her English. And then we have a social studies book for 5th grade. Now, my mother is a retired teacher, so she has books that she's letting me borrow. This one is one of them. This goes through lots of American culture and slavery and all that stuff. And then I'm not going to show you my other daughters, but the older two each got one of these binders that I got from Walmart. In it, it has pockets, and these are like file folders, so they each got a notebook to work with their science and stuff. So if they don't want to finish during the day and they want to finish it later, they can put it in their binder. I'm not going to rush them this year, and I will show you the system that my mother came up with. Well, she didn't come up with it, but she followed somebody on YouTube, and they came up with it. So let me put this back in order, because then I'm going to show you that as well. I'm going to show you their file system. So let me get the last kid. Okay, so this is my 7th grader. She also has one of those binders. I got them on sale at Walmart for like $3 in their clearance section. She is doing a language. She has to, per the school in our town, like there's certain things I have to fill out that the kids are required to do. So my mother found these, and she is practicing French, so I'm going to, but this one's elementary. It kind of walks you through easy stuff. And then this one is middle school, high school, which is a little bit more in depth, but I think that'll help her with her language. And then she has geography for 6th and 7th grade. This is just pretty much multiple choice, some writing, and then she's got to do some type of STEM lab for technology type thing for 6th grade. So we're going to probably photocopy these and then save this one. And then we have life science, physical science, and earth science. And depending, I think I started with this one because Riley, my 1st grader, is learning about plants and animals and stuff. So we're going to go with this one first, and then we're going to work on this one and then the next one. I should just put these back in order so I know. All right, then Spectrum Math. It walks her through the multiplication and then the problem solving, and she's got all sorts of things, but this is going to help her do her math. And then I got vocab for 6 through 8 for her. She doesn't really need spelling, but she needs to keep her vocabulary up, so we're going to keep doing some of that. And then I have Spectrum Language Arts for her for 7. This, again, has some cute pictures, and then it has just a lot of writing. But again, she's 7th grade. And the last thing, because my mom's a teacher and she was history, here's the 7th grade history. They're going through the colonies, the wars, same kind of thing. And I'm excited to get doing this with her. Okay, let me put this up, and then I will kind of walk you through my homeschool room. It's a little messy because we have friends staying with us, but you'll get the gist. Okay, so let me back it up. This is pretty much my homeschool area. The stuff up top is all learning books and history books, and then we have over here, these are all empty binders and notebooks and files, folders, not file things, and where I put all my activities. Down here is more teacher books for me, homeschooling for dummies, that sort of thing, what your child needs to know in which grade. This is the system I was telling you about that my mom found. It's called the file system. And basically, don't mind the books in the front. These are summer books, but this is week 1, and then I have their names, and they pull out their, see, they already planned out. So they pull out that, and then I go for week 2, and then I put it in the back, and they just basically grab from week 1 and do that stuff for the week. And I'll show you the schedule in a second. And then I have more games down here, and then this is each of their, where I put all their books. I'm going to have to rearrange this when I have the 2 other kids, but for now that'll work. I have a feelings, emotions thing. And then over here, I just bought this clock off of Amazon. I love it because my kids need to know how to tell time. And then I bought this off Amazon for my kids as well. This is a little play area for my youngest too. And like I said, don't mind this. This is not staying. These are our friends' dogs, but I have a cubby area, and then This is a file system as well. And then if we swing around, more play stuff. I have Encyclopedia Britannicas. I gotta get the vacuum out of here. This dresser is filled with educational stuff. The top is pretty much how our day goes. I start from the top and work our way down. I keep all our important stuff there. And then this is our schedule. So Monday, we'll have art with Riley and health with Emily. Tuesdays, music and science. Wednesdays, social studies, and then technology with M. Thursdays, music and science. Friday is social studies and art, and then daily morning basket, math, PE, English, and French for M. Yeah, so that's it. I mean, this is our homeschool table. It's going to go in the middle of the room because right now we have the AC up, and then over here is just all my crafts, painting and stuff that I do. So yeah, this is my homeschool routine, or my stuff for right now. I'll probably go through a homeschool routine once our friends move and everything is more clean, and I'll have to do cleaning videos. But again, I am 9 months pregnant, still no baby, so things are kind of slow. But thank you for watching, and I will look forward to the next video.